Virgo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and find out what is happening in your world. Okay. There's definitely somebody else showing up in your reading. Going to be very clear about that one. You are absolutely 100% in the, I can't even describe it. You are in the exact middle of a transition. It feels very strong, very significant. There is a clarity connected to this that we'll see what all comes out in this reading. This might end up being something that's very specific and very detailed because of the energy that I'm picking up on. It's very strong. And it feels like there's a lot that maybe was hidden from you for a period of time, or it was in front of you, but you had this inability to see it. And now you're able to see things as they truly are. All the information has been in front of you. It's been in front of you, but it's not always easy to see because you were looking at it through one lens, something changed, and now you're looking at it with a different sense of, I can't even get the words out, a different set of eyes, or like this different mindset. The way that you're looking at things now is very different than you would have maybe even 6 months ago. There's something very different. Tell me about your potential outcome. There's something more to that. Let me get one more card. I can feel it. There's something more. Okay. So looking here, bottom of the deck, a 7 of Pentacles. This is you learning. This is you building. This is you investing in something. And so the 7 of Pentacles, it is a card of let me plant the seeds. Let me kind of tend to the garden on a regular basis. And let's kind of work on it and develop it and see what it can grow into. And that's what that 7 of Pentacles is. It's about tending that garden. It's working on that growth that you're going after so that at some point here in the near future that you can harvest this garden, really be able to enjoy whatever it is that you're investing in. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. This is why you're kind of right in the middle, because you've already planted the seeds. You've already been doing a lot of work. You can see where this is going, but you're kind of right there in the center of this transition in the kind of gardening phase, that investing and let's see where this can go energy. I am picking up the 2 of Cups. That other person is showing up in the reading. The other person doesn't always show up in the reading. Sometimes it is just from your perspective, but that other person is here. And what I'm getting with that 2 of Cups, so influencing the 2 of Cups energy, that does feel very mutual, is the 5 of Swords and the Hanged Man. So there might have been some sort of conflict with this person. There might have been something here that required you to see things differently so that you could kind of pick up the pieces in a way so that you could move forward. So there might have been delays connected to this person, this relationship, and those delays could either be connected to some sort of disagreement with this person that required you to take a step back. It feels more like you needed to see something different. It wasn't about the other person needing to see something different. You needed to change here. You needed to adjust your mindset. You needed to pick up some sort of pieces here, see the conflict for what it was, really kind of go inside with that 5 of Swords energy. So like mentally think it through. What happened here? What's my role in this situation? How do I kind of fix this? How do I look at things from that different perspective? Because this Hanged Man energy, it is that 30,000 foot view. When you're down in the forest and you're in the weeds of it all, it is very hard to see everything from that big picture. But the Hanged Man is now, let's take it, let's flip everything upside down. Now what does it look like? What does this appear to you now? That's what's helping you pick up the pieces. And so there are, and probably have been, delays connected to this. Those are changing. The delays are coming to an end here because you are doing something different internally to make that come to an end. The universe here wants you to focus on this devil energy. So there is some sort of attachment to the past that you do need to let go of. This is completely within your control. There is nobody pulling these marionette strings other than you. You are the only person that is keeping yourself trapped in that energy. This is about releasing something from the past, some sort of past manipulation, some unhealthy relationship, unhealthy hold to the past, letting somebody manipulate you in a way. Because there's something about needing to take your power back that is coming across with this devil energy. You need to recognize, kind of along the same lines, like what was your role in this situation? Let's say, because I'm getting hypotheticals. So one hypothetical that I'm getting, and this is a pretty strong one, is if somebody was trying to control a situation, they were trying to control you. That person had a specific outcome in mind. And so what they would say would be things like, do this, don't do that. And then in order to kind of keep the peace, you went along with it. It was kind of that go along to get along type of energy. But that person knows this about you. And so that person is continuing to use that knowledge against you. And so there's this need for you to say, okay, yeah, that might have worked at one point, but that doesn't work anymore. This is about you taking your power back. I can see here in the past with this judgment energy, there was some sort of finality. There was some sort of final decision that you made connected to the past. But there is this sense of almost like, if past relationship, I made a decision, I'm putting that behind me, but there's still some lingering effects of it. That's where this devil energy is coming into play. It's also where the Seven of Swords is showing up. The Seven of Swords is showing up as strength for you. This indicates to me that you're more aware of the manipulation that is taking place. If this person from the past, this unhealthy relationship from the past is still connected to you in some sort of way, you see the manipulation. You understand the game that this person is playing. But it's more than that. Once you really fully take your power back, because again, you're kind of right in the center. You're working on it. You're working on it. You're not there yet. You're getting there though. And it doesn't feel like you're that far off from it either. When you get there, there's something about, you're going to be able to use this against the other person. Not in like a negative way, but in a way of, you've got what you want to achieve here. And in order to get what you want, you need to stop this person's behavior. But you know this person is trying to manipulate you. So you're able to use that knowledge against them. It's a weird mind game that's taking place here. It feels very, very specific where this other person is trying to manipulate you. You're aware that this person's trying to manipulate you. So it's almost like you flip it. You flip it back on this other person in a way. And so it's not meant to be, and you're not doing it from a negative standpoint. This other person is doing it from a malicious standpoint. You're not. You're just trying to get what's fair. So there's a lot about you. This is the other person that I'm picking up on. So we have Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands showing up in your near future. This could indicate two different people, but I'm really picking up one solid energy here. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. So it's fire and it's air. So this would be somebody who is very passionate, very driven, very motivated, somebody who's very intelligent, articulate, all of these things. This is coming across as a very more mature person. Both of these queens are looking at the Two of Cups. And so this looks like, and this could be a sense of this person's waiting for you, if that makes sense. There's somebody here who is ready. This person, I'm getting the sense that this person has kind of been maybe on the back burner a little bit while you were dealing with something here, but this person's ready. This person is just, I don't want to say waiting, because I don't know if this person's been sitting around just kind of waiting for you in a sense, but this person is living his or her own life, male or female, it's just the energy of the card. This person's been living his or her own life, but they're ready. They were just waiting for you to catch up. When I look at these external influences here, so how the universe is shaping the situation, I do have the Nine of Wands and I do have the Death card showing up. This indicates to me that you are going through some sort of transition. This is the change completely showing up. This Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. There is some sort of wound that's coming to the surface that you need to heal and that you have been working on. Again, I see you in that center of the transition. This is the card of death and rebirth. This feels like some sort of intimacy wound connected to a past relationship, or maybe multiple. This could be connected to a pattern of past relationships, because The Devil can be patterns. It doesn't have to be a specific person. What you've been doing is keeping people at arm's length while you go through this healing, which explains this kind of delays happening with this Two of Cups energy. It's like you want to get this relationship off the ground, but you had to work on yourself, and you're still in the process of working on yourself. That's what this indicates, that you have been keeping somebody here at arm's length while you go through this transformation. In your hopes or fears is the Magician energy. And so this is about going after exactly what you want. This is really trying to manifest all of your hopes and your dreams. This is what you're goaling towards. And when I looked at the potential outcome, I have the Two of Wands. So this is about you looking off into the distance, really making some sort of decision here to move forward in a specific direction. Three of Cups is also connected to it. I'm getting an influencing type of energy. And so there's this sense of enjoying the company of your friends, your family, the people that you just like to be around. And so there's something about maybe digging deep and finding this internal happiness and using that and saying, okay, instead of me planning from like a negative state of mind, let me plan from a positive state of mind. Where do I see opportunity? What direction do I need to go in? Let's get some additional details here. So with the Two of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Hanged Man, I'm getting the Queen of Cups showing up. That is interesting because the Queen is showing up as somebody else here. So you pretty much are dealing, and I say pretty much, you're not quite there. Because with the Queen of Swords, Wands, and Cups, the only one missing is Pentacles, and you're really dealing with an Empress type of energy, somebody who is very emotionally mature with this Queen of Cups energy, someone who's very motivated, very strong, very intellectual. And so what it looks like to me is that this person really kind of is in your heart space. This person is somebody that you care very deeply about, somebody you have strong feelings for, and it's something where it's reciprocal. There's definitely an emotional connection with this person. With the Devil, I'm getting the Fool. Yeah, you need to release those unhealthy patterns so that you can move forward. You can really put that completely behind you. This is about really moving forward without bringing all that baggage or expecting those patterns to repeat themselves. That is what you're working on. Tell me about Judgment. We have the Sun. You made a decision here. This Judgment card was the start of this transition that you're going through. You're looking for happier days, more joy, more pleasure, more optimism connected to your daily life. Seven of Swords, I'm getting the Emperor energy. So this is showing up as you. You're showing up as the Emperor, and I pretty much have the Empress out here showing up as individual queens. I love this energy. This tells me you're not taking somebody's nonsense anymore. Again, when it comes to the manipulation that this person has been trying to hold over you, somebody here from the past, or it could even just be that past energy that you need to release. That person may not be around anymore. This is about you recognizing that, letting it go, seeing the truth in a situation, really understanding what manipulation looks like so that you can identify those patterns in the future. It doesn't look to me like the person, this Two of Cups person, is manipulating you at all. This is all really connected to your past. This is what you're healing from. This is what you are, again, turning the tables if this person is still in your life in some sort of way. But I love that you're showing up as the Emperor because you're showing up as emotionally mature, ready for whatever comes next. That Emperor is a my way or the highway. So when you make up your mind, that is it. Nothing is getting you off course here. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Five of Pentacles. So there's definitely some sort of change that's taking place. The Five of Pentacles, this is somebody here that you've left out in the cold. That's what this Five of Pentacles is about. There's somebody here, could be you, could be the other person. It just based on everything that I'm reading so far, it feels like you were maybe putting a pause on this connection and this other person has felt left out in the cold, left behind in some sort of way, abandoned. Tell me more about this Five of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. You're actually moving towards this person. There's somebody here that you're leaving behind so that you can move towards. There's something about, because the Eight of Cups, this is an interesting energy. And I'm trying to articulate exactly what I'm feeling right now. But with the Five of Pentacles, I mean, this is a sense of abandonment. Eight of Cups, this is a moving away type of energy. You could be moving away from somebody here that you thought would be an Empress type of energy. I don't think that's the case at all, though. This feels a lot more like you're trying to move towards somebody that in the past you put a pause on. With the Death card, I'm getting the Five of Cups. There's a lot of changes that are taking place. You are definitely in the middle of a transition here. Five of Cups is a change in perspective. It's based on your emotions. It's instead of focusing on the 3 cups that have spilled over, it's identifying the 2 cups that are still standing, those 2 of Cups, and really moving in that direction. So there's something here about your transition and moving towards something better, seeing things in a different way. With the Nine of Wands, I have the Moon. Yeah, there was something where you weren't ready to open up emotionally to this person. And so that was a lot of what the pause was all about. You needed to do some sort of internal healing so that you could move forward and really be who you want to be. Open up emotionally to this other person. With the Magician, I'm getting the Eight of Wands. Having some sort of conversation, really taking the action necessary to make your dreams a reality. With the Two of Wands and the Three of Cups, I'm getting the Lovers energy. So 2 of Cups to Lovers, really strong, really significant there. Hermit is showing up. And so this tells me, because that's your card, that you're really stepping into your own power here. You're ready to go after exactly what you want. You've got your sights set on all of your dreams, all of your goals. You've been doing the work. That Hermit is showing up because it tells me, again, with that Emperor energy, you're healed, you're in a much better place, and you're not going to settle for anything less. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.